Okay, am I visible to you?
Yes, ma'am. I can.
Okay, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. Good morning, ma'am. I'm fine. I'm doing well.
Okay, good to see you.
Thank you.
Please tell me more about yourself.
Yeah, ma'am. My name is Deepak Narayan. I am basically from Kannur, Kerala, and currently I am working in AIMS Bhubaneswar, ma'am, as a transplant coordinator, organ transplant coordinator.
Okay, okay. What is your
I'm
education?
basically a nursing graduate.
Nurse.
Basically, I'm a nursing graduate. I have done my masters in psychology and hospital management also.
Wow, you have very nice degree.
Yeah, ma'am.
Very
But it's
different.
too. But I ever think that it's very tough to learn English language.
Oh, people
I
find what
dropped many times.
is difficult,
I
but
drop.
yeah.
I dropped many times, ma'am. I challenged it. I dropped it many times.
Why do you think English is so difficult for you?
Because I worked in many states, so I know many languages. So I used to mix whenever I'm speaking with someone.
Okay, but
So
you are working in an organization where I think you will have a little bit of environment for English.
yeah, definitely, definitely, we can. If we want, if we will start with English, means obviously they will. Otherwise, they prefers the local language, Odia or Hindi.
Hmm. Okay. So, do you have Keralites also working with you?
Definitely, we have more.
Okay, okay. Usually, what I've seen is people from Kerala, many of them go into the field of nursing. Any specific reason?
Yeah, because Kerala is a small state and the population rate is much high. So they want to study here and they want to go abroad
Hmm.
for work so that they can earn money in their career and if they want, they can settle there or either they can settle there or they can come back to their hometown.
Yes, yes. And this is the in-demand profession, right? When you go abroad, there's a lot of demand for nurses.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Hmm. So, did you, in your growing years, you wanted to do this graduation
Yeah,
in this?
yeah. I went once upon a time. Went to Bangladesh, Dhaka. I graduated from Karnataka only, ma'am. I know Kannada also. In Mysore, I graduated nursing graduated in Mysore only. Then after that, I worked in Columbia, Mysore.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then there I went to Bangladesh, Apollo Bangladesh, Dhaka. So I worked there around for 4 years.
Mm.
Then I came back to Delhi and I settled. I was planning to settle there. Then it's not a permanent job, so I got a permanent job here in Bhubaneswar. So that's why I planning to settle here.
Mm. From how many years are you living here in Odisha?
Yeah, it's about 3 years now.
About 3 years. So you are happy with whatever you're doing right now?
Yeah,
Okay, very nice.
yeah, ma'am. I'm happy. Recently, my wife also joined here in my institute, my organization,
Mm.
and my kids. I have two daughters, about 4 years and 5 years. They are
Mm-hmm.
also started their education here.
Okay.
So
So
I
do
plan to
they go to
resettle here.
English medium there? English medium school?
Yeah, yeah, they are. That is English medium school. Yeah, DAB public school, ma'am. DAB school.
Mm. Very nice. So who takes care of your daughters when you guys are at work?
Yeah, we have a servant. We have a maid for during the daytime. She used to come by 7 o'clock, and she will wait up to we will come. That's around 4:30.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because they are quite young, right? 4 and 5 years old.
Yeah,
They
yeah, yeah. They are good. Yeah, ma'am.
Mm.
And in between, I come to home and I come to room and I used to take lunch from here only.
Okay.
Sometimes I have to pick up my kids in the highway area, highway road.
Okay.
The vehicle only drop them there only. I have to bring from there to house.
So you've lived in so many places, right? You have shifted states. You have gone to some other country as well. So
Yeah.
personally, which one is your favorite? Not professionally, personally.
Mm. Personally, I like to live in India only now.
India only. Which
Because
particular?
once upon a time I went to abroad that we will get everything from there, but finally we feel that we have to come back.
Hmm.
We are a guest always. Everybody will treat us a guest, whatever. Maybe they will give a high position or something. They will respect. So they will give some. They treat us a guest only, whatever.
Yes, yes. And abroad, in the sense, you lived only in Bangladesh or in any other country?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I only in Bangladesh. I worked only in Bangladesh. Actually, while I'm doing my graduation, I was planning to go abroad.
Hmm.
But after that, later I changed my decision. It's better to settle in India only
Hmm.
because the climate as well. We have many friends outside. So while
Hmm.
we are contacting them, they are telling that it's very hot, it's very cool, something like that. But in Indian climate, that's good for us, I think. Yes, I have some allergy issue also, ma'am.
Okay. Because I
Yes,
think
I,
Delhi is very cold during winters, right?
yeah, ma'am, very cold. Even hot also, even hot summer season also like that only.
Hmm. Summer season very hot.
Very hot. So we are working in hospital. It's almost complete centralized AC, so we won't affect that much during daytime, whatever. But it will affect anyway when we want to go abroad. I usually stay in house only, whether in home, other in hospital. I'm not a person like I'm not like a social butterfly. I'm stay at home only most of the time. I only interact with the close friends and relatives only. I do not have much more friends.
Hmm. Yes. And you think you have a lot of knowledge on medicines, etc., right? So I think you can
Yeah,
treat small ailments at home itself.
yeah, ma'am. Fine, that's fine.
Yeah,
Only
which is
satisfaction is that
experience you
where
have.
yeah, ma'am. Wherever we live, we can treat ourselves, our family. Somewhat we can manage almost the whole area.
Hmm.
We can save our family members until when reach to even the critical situation also we can
Hmm.
reach them to hospital at least.
Yes, yes. Because you
I
are like you have a lot of contacts, you know a lot of doctors, you're living among them, right? So
yeah
it's an
man
advantage.
yeah man. I think that I mostly admire my grandfather. He expired due to heart attack. I think that yeah, if it would be this time means I can save him at least because I couldn't do anything that time.
Hmm.
I just I just witnessed.
Okay. Oh God.
So I'm feeling some like that. If I were there, I can do.
Hmm. Because heart attack is such a thing which just happens and you don't know exactly unless you have a good knowledge about it, you don't know what to do when that is happening, and you don't even
Yeah,
know that he's about to have a heart attack looking at the
yeah,
symptoms. Yeah. Yes, even
yeah,
my father-in-law, he had a heart attack, but he was having a lot of symptoms coming up, and he managed for 2 or 3 hours before we reached the hospital. The minute he reached hospital, he had a massive attack, but thankfully we were in the hospital, and at the right time he got the treatment because that's
yeah.
very
That's
critical.
very important. Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
Even in like the stroke, heart attack, that such condition is very critical. A patient can be survived, but we need some intervention. They need some intervention. That's most important. Most of other cases we can't help at any time. Maybe like cases like the stroke, bleeding disorders, we can do something.
Yes, yes. But emergency CPR, it is very important when you are having a,
Important. Yeah.
and you guys are doing
Even
such a good job, right? Like sometimes you're
yeah,
saying,
yeah, yeah. Even we know that even we reach any client to nearby hospital also we can manage. Even they don't know the procedure also we can manage by ourselves. Yes, I worked around 15 years in ICU, so I can manage the airway protection and also I can manage. Even they don't know also. And I'm telling in such a way that once upon a time I don't know.
yes, now you know.
Yeah, many patients many critical situations, may our friends, colleagues, or relatives, we brought them to hospital, nearby hospital. That time they are telling we don't have the facility, we don't know. Actually, they have the facility, they don't know, they don't have such a manpower they can utilize as well.
Yes, yes.
That's the reason they are telling. We could know right nowadays. Prior, I don't know that this was the scenario behind them like that.
Mm.
And recently, it's 3 4 years back, one of my neighbor, she had a poison. She did a suicidal attempt. We brought her to hospital, and they are telling that they don't have any facility, something like that. Then I interacted with them. Then they are telling that if you are here means okay, we will take care. How long you will be there? That will be a question. For emergency on the way to our home, we witnessed that one. We just for a first aid we brought her to hospital with our vehicle. Me and my brother was there, so we brought her to hospital. That time they are telling if you are there it means we can manage until you are there. Otherwise we don't have such a facility.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And what happened to that lady? Was she saved ultimately?
Yeah, she saved. She's some love failure, something like that. So she did that one. Now she married. She have kids, and she is a teacher nowadays. She's a well studying girl.
Sometimes it happens like when we
Yeah,
are
it's
taking
happened.
risky decisions sometimes. And lucky
Yeah,
that
yeah.
she lived. Lucky that she lived
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, absolutely. Actually, they don't know how to manage the situation like that. We were there. We waited about 3 to 4 hours once it settled down. Then we brought to other hospital because we can't wait for them. No, we only went to home for about around 1 to 2 weeks. We are going home. It's about to leave, so we can't settle in a small hospital. That also in our risk. That will be a problem. Something unfortunately may happen. That time they will accuse us. No, because of him only this happened like that. So we waited to settle. We did never we given the first aid whatever. Otherwise they won't do the first aid also. We did the first aid and we shifted to a big hospital.
Wow, you did a good job. How often do you go to Kerala?
Yeah, nowadays we settled down. Actually me and wife uh, we prefer yearly ones. That's all nowadays. Otherwise,
Okay.
when they were in the hometown, I used to go twice a month or thrice a month. Maybe in Delhi, from here to travel Kerala much difficult, man. There is no direct flight, direct train, nothing like that. So it's a little difficult also. And we don't have such a contact in nowadays in Delhi. Our parents are in abroad or somewhere else. And my mother right now in Jhansi with my brother, and her mother also abroad. So we don't have such a close relatives there.
Yeah, no
Our
point going there.
yeah, no point we are going there. If we are going there means we have to prepare everything. We have to manage our house. We have to open. We have to clean, and we have to do the everything. We have to purchase everything. Uh, it will take around 2 to 3 days, more than 3 to 4 days to settle. By the time we have to come back, so we will think that yeah, someone will come. Otherwise, our parents will come. That time we will prefer so that we can meet you together, no ma? So we prefer once they are. Actually, I want to go this month and last month, but I am waiting. She may come after last week of this month. So that time I will go.
Okay. Whenever she's there, you can go. That
Yeah,
that you will have a reason to go and visit and talk.
yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And since you have worked so many years in the ICU, I'm just curious to know what is the thought process like when you're working, because it's different when you're working and when you are a carer for a person, right? When we see people who are in the ICU, we have different kind of feelings. But for you, it is like
Yeah.
work, right? So any experience you want to share or your thought process, how it was when you joined, because it was new to you, right? When you started working in that environment, how did you feel? Now you must be accustomed to it. But when
Yeah,
you joined,
ma'am.
what was your thought process? Were you like a disturbed something or you took it easy?
Yeah, ma'am. Initially, we took it as a challenge, ma'am. Initially, when we practiced, everybody they given the preference where you want to work. So we
Okay.
given the we given the we wish to work in ICU, like that is as it's a challenge.
Mm.
So day by day, it's going like that only, ma'am. It's challenge forever because in ICU life like that.
Yes,
So
yes.
emergency will be different, ma'am. Different
Yes.
cases, different condition, and we are shifting one hospital to other hospital. Everything it is changing. And
Hmm.
you, and once we are initially we worked in a common ICU. Then we will shift it to specific ICU. Laterly, the most equipped ICU is transplant ICU, organ transplant ICU. I worked there. I prepared for that. So finally, I managed as a coordinator now.
Okay.
So it's okay. It's okay because we won't get it. We are working for a long time. We will get bored because we are the
Hmm.
same thing we are doing. We are doing most of the time. The patient will reach at last point of time. In a situation like that, we can't do anything.
Yes, yes.
So we will lose some hope. And the people, those who are working, are also competent. Then only we can work. Once upon a time, we work the whole day. Then we are giving to handover. We are giving to handover to another person who is not capable, or maybe who is not challenging for that.
Hmm.
We will feel regret that we reached this patient for this time.
Yes.
So she didn't do. Maybe she is unable to do. Otherwise, that time we feel some guilty, ma'am. Otherwise, it's okay. Not it's not often. Maybe there is no expectation, but we will try at least, no, ma'am. We
Yes.
can try our level best.
Yes.
Uh, that's why, ma'am. Maybe fate may do, but we
Hmm.
will try our level best. The same from others also.
Hmm.
Otherwise, we feel regret, ma'am, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, that guilt will stay with you, and I think you will remember something when it
Yeah,
happens because of your mistake or something. You will remember it for your life, right?
yeah. Initially, we used to follow up also. When nowadays we couldn't get that much time, ma'am. Or even we completed the morning duty. Otherwise, we did the night duty also. We call the morning staff how he's doing, how otherwise how he is working, how he is functioning, whether
Hmm.
what is her condition like that. But nowadays we won't get that much time.
What is the best part of your job? What do you love the most about your job?
Yeah, we are serving the mankind, ma'am. That's right.
Wow.
We can help. Anyway, we are working, whatever we are giving. But life saving is such a different thing, no, ma'am. That's why, and I prefer to. That's why I focus on that. Initially, I worked in general area, then I shifted to cardiac area, then again I shifted to surgical department, then I focused on organ transplant. That also a life saving area. Everybody can do that. And nowadays we interconnected with the city also. To last Sunday we went to Delhi with an organ for a 1 years old kid.
Oh
So
God.
it's challenging. It's okay. It's fine. I feel better when we are dealing with such a people,
Yes,
and
yes.
we cannot give we are actually we are giving. We feel that we are giving a rebirth to someone.
Definitely,
Yes,
yes.
yeah. Actually, the baby now is feeling well. By this within 1 week, she is okay. We could know that actually she is waiting. She was waiting for the organ around 6 months,
Oh
and
God.
the team from Delhi ILPS hospital, they have to come and get the organ.
Mm.
But we don't have the relation to that hospital. But they told us they assigned to us. because logistic issue, they cannot reach by the time. If
Yes.
actually it's outside our hospital, not in the AIMS.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
another private hospital assigned the liver for ILBS Hospital Delhi. So they contact us if you are the you have the team. No, if you possible to do that means it is much more better because the baby is waiting for the organ around 6 months. This is the last chance. We tried. They tried our level. They tried their level best, but they couldn't
Oh. And has
because of
the people who are donating organs, is that a ratio come up a little bit now?
yeah nowadays people and they are
No,
for the organ.
your audio is breaking out. I couldn't get what you were
Yeah,
saying.
because in between the call came. That's it, man.
Okay, okay.
Now,
Yeah.
actually, those who are donating, they usually they get some priority in such a way that in some state they are giving health priority to their family, and
Oh,
some state like Orissa, we are giving financial support for
hmm.
their family members.
Okay.
And generally everywhere they are giving organ priority also in some patient and their close relatives having the same organ or other organ failure. We will give the priority calendar according to they are entering in directly into the priority calendar so that they
Hmm.
also will get, and they are doing, they understood, no ma'am, this is a
Yes.
thing. Nowadays health is a challenging field, and at any time we can lose our life, and organ failure also will happen. So they are okay. Orissa people are very cooperative regarding that,
Hmm.
but
I
the
think
problem
people
that they are,
we are
sorry
a
ma'am,
bit
I didn't.
maybe people down south we are a little bit very skeptical when it comes to organ donation or these kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, but in south side, initially they are start. We make a role model as a south. They
Okay.
are doing more, much more than in north.
Is
Because
it?
people are aware. Yeah, in especially in Chennai, Delhi, Kerala, they are in the topmost side.
Okay.
Telangana. Here is now northern area only in Delhi, Mumbai, Chandigarh, like cities only now. Otherwise, all are in the backward.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, so any questions you wanted to ask?
Yeah, ma'am. Because I want to ask means in that sense means if I am talking with someone else, I can speak at least, ma'am. When I am facing to a whole person or in a meeting, I'm getting blank.
Hmm.
Nowadays, I am posting as a coordinator, no, ma'am. So I have to meet the community as a community, not an individual, rather than the individual.
So, do you practice before going and addressing people? Do you practice on your own before you have to give a presentation or talk in front of people?
Usually, it happens, ma'am, abruptly. Means there is no information for that.
Okay,
That's
okay.
an issue because we don't know when we will get the opportunity and all.
How many times have you got this opportunity to go and talk?
2 or 3 times, and 2 or 3 times I ended for a speech.
Hmm.
Other times I have an opportunity. I had an opportunity, but I didn't utilize that. I tried to keep back because why should I? If I am going there, I know that I couldn't speak as well. Only I can say thank you. Only we can say like given an opportunity, and whatever happening, everything is okay. Something like that. We have to conclude that. Actually, while listening, I have many points to speak. But once I enter there, I am getting fully blank. I don't know, means I couldn't see the people also.
Hmm. But see, even though you get a chance abruptly, but still you have all the knowledge about what you want to speak. But the thing is, when you go there, you're hesitant and you go blank when you go there. But before going there, you know everything, you have the knowledge. Am I right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so you can practice this by yourself. I know there are these chances are given to you abruptly, but Just imagine that there is a crowd sitting in front of you and try to speak like that. When you are alone at your home, try to practice this kind of speaking. And once you are confident that you know a lot of things, even if they call you abruptly to talk, go and talk in front of them, you will be confident. You will know, just, you can record yourself when you are talking. So you observe your body language. You observe the way you are speaking and looking at people. See, body language and eye contact, having a smile, all these things, it, but you have to notice how you are looking when you are talking to people. So when you look at yourself, you will get a confidence. So it's very important that you record yourself when you're talking or giving some kind of speech like this. So because suddenly you go and speak, it is quite difficult, and I agree to that. So it is better that you keep prepared, keep yourself prepared for such a situation. So practice speaking alone when you're alone.
Fine, ma'am. Fine. I will try. Many times I thought like that, but I didn't try, ma'am. I will try.
No, that will
I will
improve your
do it.
confidence. That will improve your
Yeah.
English fluency as well. In a lot of ways, it will help you, because it might be possible that you are quite young now. It might be possible you will reach more better stages in your career, right? So you will need
Yeah.
this kind of techniques in order to speak to people. You can grow further in your career. So just equip yourself with everything. Keep practicing when you are alone also. Just imagine you're standing in front of a crowd and addressing them, talking to them. You can change the topics according to your wish. Like you will have an idea, right, what people might call me for to talk. So just pick up some kind of topic and try to speak. And it's important to record yourself so that you will be able to evaluate what mistakes you're doing and what further you can do to improve yourself.
Yeah, ma'am. Regarding topic means it's okay. It's related to health, something I can talk. But they are focusing on the specific area. So that we have to be. I feel that we have to create something new, or we have to introduce something. We cannot pick them back to a particular topic. That's an issue,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah, because you have so many days, right, when you are not doing anything. At that time, 10-15 minutes practice. You pick any topic of your own and practice. That will improve your
Okay.
knowledge also regarding that topic. And you will also be prepared in case they call me to talk about this topic, I will be able to talk.
Yeah, ma'am. And also, I don't know the presentation. I'm getting, but I cannot comprehend together, ma'am. The whole, I'm losing the content when I'm starting a
You're losing the
conversation.
content on what to talk.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm starting with the content, but will do. It's a perseveration. It's going in such a way.
That is also because maybe you have a fear that what people will think if I speak
Yeah,
something wrong. So that
yeah. That's
will also be there when you're talking in front of people. The only thing that you can do is you can practice and you can prepare yourself in order to speak properly in front of people, and don't be nervous about people judging you, because everyone knows
yeah,
it's not that easy when you go there and talk.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. While doing regarding any work and all, it's okay for me. I'm doing fast. I'm doing skillfully. But in terms of conversation, I am little bad.
So I think you should have more conversations with people as well, like you're talking
Yeah,
to me.
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. I have. But I'm facing a new person. I couldn't get anything. I know I can talk with the familiar people. If someone call you like that, I cannot talk the way I talk to you.
Why is that so? Because I am a stranger to you and you spoke
Yeah,
pure.
but I plan. No, you are anyway. You have to call me, and so that I can call. Otherwise, sudden conversation means I am getting blank. Once upon a time, I tried for an IELTS,
Okay.
and only a few weeks only. I did writing as well, but I'm attending for a practice session, I couldn't speak. I
Yeah.
couldn't get words.
Yes, I shared one technique on my channel, which is called jam technique, which you have to choose a
Okay.
topic and talk about it continuously for 1 minute. You can just go watch that
Mm.
video. I practically demonstrated how you should do it. So practice that technique. That is very beneficial for you whenever you have an abrupt scenario, or when you are asked to talk about a topic you don't have enough knowledge about. So you can gain knowledge, talk, and practice to yourself. And
Yeah, ma'am.
you
I
can
think.
say that you are prepared to talk to me because I gave you the time and everything. So you knew what to
Mm.
talk. But just imagine if you have any other conversation abruptly, what questions you can ask them. Research a
Okay.
little bit about the open-ended questions and prepare yourself so that your mind doesn't go blank, because you will know
Yeah.
what to speak. Once you're prepared, 90% confident you will be when you're talking to someone else.
Yeah, man. But actually, I learned in such a way. That might be a problem nowadays. I feel because I make everything as a short note.
Oh,
So whenever someone asking, also I couldn't say fully. I just am telling like that. Ah, this is the thing. Just yes or no. Yes, no. Otherwise, simple terms only I am using. I didn't go
you're
in
not
detail.
elaborate.
Yeah, yeah. But I elaborate when I am writing. But it
Yeah.
will take time. It will take time. That's another issue.
Yeah, while writing, you have a lot of time to think, remember all
Think,
the
yeah,
grammar.
remember and recheck. I like that.
Hmm.
That happened to me nowadays. That's the issue. I think.
Yeah, because you're not practicing speaking as much as you're practicing writing. So try
Yeah,
to balance both. Once you finish writing, just close your note or whatever and try to speak whatever you have written. Don't see and read, try to speak. Then you
yeah,
will
ma'am.
know.
I only point out to the terms. Then according to the term, I am elaborating my own. So I am getting score on the exams.
Yes,
But
because writing is easy, speaking is difficult.
yeah, ma'am. When I have an interview in some examiner or someone like that, I cannot speak as well. Only MCQ question like that only I reply. One word question only. I can't say. Even initially they are asking, please tell me about yourself. Also, I could not.
Hmm.
For a long time, I have faced the same issue.
Yes,
Then
yes.
I prepared for that. How to face to introduce myself.
Yeah, you can keep on continuously like in such scenarios where you know exactly what you are want to say. In that scenario, you can practice in front of the mirror, look at yourself and keep talking and repeating the same things. So that will also help you. Next is you can do recording also, and you can practice alone, like whatever techniques I've told you, do that practice as well. Because do a lot of speaking, because you're in a stage where you have a lot of input, you have a lot of knowledge. Only thing is that you are not able to speak. So give a maximum time to practice speaking.
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. I will try.
Okay, then it was really nice talking to you. I
Yeah,
got a
nice, nice, ma'am.
topic
Thank you.
and it was such a fun conversation. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for connecting with me today. I wish you good
Thank you,
luck
definitely, ma'am.
for the practice.
Fine, fine, ma'am. I will do that. Same. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye
Okay.
bye.